6 meters below the Arabian Gulf. A hotel that should not exist.
In 2015, a storm nearly killed this dream forever. An engineer sketched this vision long before it seemed possible. Many doubted the idea. Dubai said yes when no one else would. The deepest underwater hotel on Earth. The feeling is the arrogance and courage of Dubai. They build what others only dream. 2 discs, one above, one below, connected by an elevator that drops you into another world.
This rust came from Sweden. This hotel came from hell. I am going to show you how.
Kiruna, Sweden, 200 kilometers above the Arctic Circle. The iron here is so pure it sings when struck.
Every room of that hotel started as this violence. 5 hours to reach daylight, one load at a time.
5 days across the Baltic, not to Dubai yet. First stop Holland. The feeling is global supply chains are invisible poetry. Rotterdam's blast furnaces eat 40,000 tons of ore daily. What comes out is no longer rock, it is steel. 2,800 degrees Fahrenheit, hot enough that the steel remembers being magma. The feeling is raw power of industrial heat.
Every slab gets a destiny stamped into it before it leaves Holland. The feeling is material has memory and purpose. 3 weeks by sea, then trucks. The steel never stops moving until it reaches the factory that will kill it and bring it back to life.
This is where the nightmare begins. Building something that must survive 8 atmospheres of pressure. The feeling is the weight of responsibility. Failure means drowning.
One engineer calculated at 60 meters water pressure is 8.8 kilograms per square centimeter, on a door that is 40 tons of force. The feeling is engineering as survival mathematics.
The hull must have 0 microscopic gaps. One pinhole at 60 meters and the sea comes in. The feeling is precision as life and death.
The lower disc. 21 suites will sit inside this. 250 tons before a single window is cut. Flat steel becomes curved. Curved steel becomes a cylinder. A cylinder becomes a pressure vessel that can hold back the ocean.
This seam will be X-rayed 7 times. Each time, if there is a bubble the width of a hair, they cut it out and start over.
That dark spot is a porosity void, smaller than a grain of sand. Start over.
Acrylic this thick costs more than steel. It is the only material that will not crack under pressure.
They test each window to 12 atmospheres, 50% over spec. If it survives here, it survives the Arabian Gulf.
The steel between steel and acrylic is the most vulnerable point. 2 different materials, 1 pressure. Each suite is a steel cell. The grid keeps them separate. The pressure keeps them together. The feeling is strength in redundancy. The suites are built inside the disc like ships in a bottle. Once the top disc goes on, you cannot add anything. The feeling is reverse construction from outside in. Plumbing 60 meters underwater means pumps powerful enough to push waste against 8 atmospheres. A toilet flush here requires industrial engineering. 300 kilometers of cable in this hotel. Everything from the bidet to the oxygen sensor runs through these walls. The feeling is the nervous system of an underwater building.
Same technology as a space station. This machine keeps 50 guests from suffocating in their sleep. The feeling is underwater is closer to space than land.
If the hotel loses pressure, this system equalizes in 4 seconds. Fast enough that your ears will not even pop. The feeling is fail-safes on top of fail-safes.
The upper disc sits on the surface. Restaurant, bar, pool deck. No pressure requirements, but it has to survive waves that could swallow a... The elevator drops at 1 meter per second. By the time you reach the bottom, you have passed through 3 fish zones. The feeling is descent as performance.
Salt water will eat untreated steel in 5 years. This hotel needs to last 50. First step is strip everything down to virgin metal. The feeling is protection begins with destruction of surface.
500 microns of epoxy, thicker than a credit card, enough to keep salt water away from steel for decades. The feeling is thin layers make huge differences. Salt water will eat untreated steel in 5 years. This hotel needs to last 50. First step is strip everything down to virgin metal. The feeling is protection begins with destruction of surface. 500 microns of epoxy, thicker than a credit card, enough to keep salt water away from steel for decades. The feeling is thin layers make huge differences. Copper paint. Barnacles will not attach, mussels will not grow. The hotel will not become a reef until we want it to. The feeling is design against nature's colonization. Italian marble. 3 centimeters thick. Each tile cut to fit the curve of the room. The feeling is precision in beauty. Every bed faces the window. Because no one comes here to sleep. They come here to wake up underwater. Sacrificial zinc anodes. The salt water will eat the zinc instead of the steel. Every 5 years, divers replace them. The feeling is sometimes protection means sacrifice. This empty box is 60 meters from being a $5,000 per night suite. The transformation takes 2 months per room. The first time a worker sees through that window, they always pause. It is no longer steel and acrylic. It is
2 millimeters north, 1 millimeter east.
The mating surfaces have 200 bolts. Each hole must align within half a millimeter, the width of 3 human hairs.
When the discs mate, the sound echoes through the factory. Everyone stops. 2 halves become 1 hotel. The feeling is completion, sounds like metal meeting metal.
This seam is the hotel's throat. If it leaks, the sea comes in. It is sealed with the same material they use on submarine hatches.
It's the test no one sleeps through. They flood the dry dock to 10 meters above the mating seam, simulating 60 meters of pressure. The 4 hours, 0 drips. The hotel holds. Someone cries. No one admits who. The feeling is relief that tastes like victory.
Acrylic should flex. If it did not, it would shatter. The hotel breathes with the sea. The feeling is flexibility is strength.
The hotel weighs 1,200 tons. It moves at 3 knots. The journey to its final resting place is 4.
An escort fleet follows, not for security, for spectacle. Dubai knows how to make an entrance. The feeling is arrival as performance.
The sinking takes 90 minutes. Just long enough for everyone to wonder if they did everything right. The feeling is descent is irreversible.
The hotel is home. It will never leave this spot. The sea will claim it eventually. But not today. Now it is not just sitting on the seabed, it is part of the seabed. The hotel is a mountain now. The feeling is anchoring as commitment.
Power, oxygen, light. The hotel is alive. No one has slept here yet, but the building is breathing.
His family owns the island next door. He booked all 21 suites for opening night, the first night underwater. The feeling is luxury has a face. The descent takes 60 seconds, long enough to realize you are going somewhere most humans will never go. The feeling is descent as transformation.
Wow. Every first guest has the same reaction. They forget to speak. The feeling is genuine wonder cannot be faked.
Tonight he sleeps 60 meters below the surface. Tomorrow he wakes up in the abyss. At night, the hotel becomes a lantern on the seabed. Light in the abyss. A promise that humans can live anywhere. Above water, Dubai sparkles. Below water, another world waits. The hotel gives you both.
The sea does not sleep. The hotel dreams for its guests.
Morning comes differently at 60 meters. The sun arrives filtered through 60 meters of sea, golden and green at the same time. The feeling is light as a gift underwater. This is why they built it. This moment right here. Waking up in a place that feels like another planet. The feeling is the emotional payoff of impossible architecture.
The workers stayed until the night before opening. Then they left. No one knows their names. But they built a dream. 22 years from sketch to seabed. The engineer who drew this never stopped believing. Neither did the city.
Every system still holds. The hotel has been underwater for 72 hours. No leaks.
No grand ceremony. Just a worker polishing a plaque. The hotel is ready. The feeling is quiet pride before public arrival. The first paying guests. The hotel is no longer a construction site. It is a destination. The feeling is the moment private becomes public.
Day and night. Surface and depth. The hotel belongs to both worlds now. 6 meters below the sea, they built a hotel. And the sea let them.
This video is created for educational purposes using AI tools. The script and ideas were inspired by public info and computer concepts, then rewritten using AI to ensure originality. Visual and animation are AI generated using View 3, Meta AI, Grok AI, and editing is done and CapCut. We do not copy or use any other creator's content. This video is informative only and does not present AI. Visual is real footage.